What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. Season 22 has finished as of quite some time, and at the time recording that this video is getting posted, obviously Season 23 is in full swing, and the deck of choice for Season 22, as we are going over this, which would be Vernusylphs again. This time, we're switching it up because of the Ishizu Millers have been banned. So let's go over the deck profile for you guys. Vera, Vernusylph Goddess, just a one of. Flowering Fields, Thawing Mountains, 2 Misting Ceilings, 2 Awakening Forests, 2 Flourishing Hills, 1 Full Bloom, 1 Corolla, 3 Changing Seasons, and 1 Flower Buds. Pretty straightforward with the Vernusylph engine. And then Punks, 3 Xiamen, you want to see it as like part of the open hand at all times. And then Ukyo Punk Shirakusai, he's an Earth, his effect is extremely relevant. And if you guys notice on the extra deck list, no Rising card, because if I do the discard effects of the Vernusylph monsters, you cannot use Amazing Dragon on your own turn, Rising Carp, or any other monster that's not Earth. You can't use those effects, and it's completely dead. So it makes it so that Foxy Tune, Ogre Dance, Rising Carp, and Amazing Dragon are dead on your own turn if you happen to use the discard effects of Vernusylphs. And of course, Dear Note, pretty straightforward. So no Foxy Tune, no Ogre Dance, no Rising Carp, because my version of the build is meant for Earth Punk specifically. And it makes it so that Foxy Tune, Ogre Dance are completely dead if I happen to use the discard effects of Vernusylphs. And if anyone ever questions about emergency teleport in this list, I was hoping none of you guys don't answer that question, because I really do not see the point of wasting my special summon for that 1 fusion off from turn 1. Like, it's not gonna capitalize it for you. Like, if you can't make the correct build of an insane board by starting off E-Telly, and then you just go completely off, if you can't set up too much interruptions to put your opponent under pressure, then there's literally no point of keeping your opponent in check. Depends on the management resources. Oh, and of course no Wagon and Field Spell, because again, Earth version of Vernusylph Punks. And then the rest of the monsters: Dino Wrestler Koala Salat, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Bell, then Earth Floodgates, Protector of the Sanctuary, card is insane. Earth Statue, basic because he's Earth, extra relevant. Token Collector, he's meant for Sword Soul, Aurora Dawn, and any other token generating strats, which is absolute bananas. Mechanical Hound, he completely says I literally win the game versus Runic, Sky Striker, and or Pendulums, because they're spell heavy artillery. Peckertops, I mean, too much accessible ways to get Peckertops by any means necessary. And then spell lineup, aside from mentioning the Vernusylph spells from earlier. Upstart, Tactics Talent, card comes up clutch. 2 Cosmics. Cosmics over Feather Duster and or Lightning Storm, because If anything, chances are if they have Solemn or Starlight Row to protect themselves from back row destruction. So I decided to swap it out for Cosmics so that you are not only able to play around the destruction, and B, Cosmics to play around Hugin's Saving Grace effect, and then call by cards broken. And then power traps, aside from the Vernusylph traps as mentioned. 3 Traptrix for double impermanence and disturbance strategy. And sometimes changing seasons if you don't have the hand loop combo. And if the Traptrix into disturbance resolve for the hand loop, you just literally outright win the game from there. And then extra deck, Beast, Bark, HTS Sihemith. This card is absolutely insane because anything they put up with that says can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects, Sihemith can just literally ram it, and then Sihemith can outright banish without targeting or destroy. And in one of those games involving Sihemith, whenever you see Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax, make this card, trample over Avermax despite the fact that you're gonna take some damage, remove the Avermax, and you're able to play the game as normal. Same goes for the BLS Link. This card got me out of the situations so many times. So good, so good. Same goes for Virtual World Shell Jaja, same concept as Sihemith. Dino Wrestler Giga Spino Sabate, cards amazing. Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. Punk Jam, Dragon Drive. They are an Earth. Their effects are extremely relevant, which is super nice. Baron, Ukio Punk, Amazing Dragon, Psychic and Punisher. Cards insane, obviously. And then Ukio Punk, on the other hand, a lot of times is where if I'm able to set up an insane amount of interruptions where as long as I have at least 2 to 3, including the Ukio tuner, of course, once I have the perfect setup, Ukio Amazing Dragon can have at least up to 3 bounces on my opponent's turn. 1 off from Xiamen, 1 off from Ukio, and 1 off from Ghost Ogre. And then Punisher card comes out only once. It was never needed as much. And then Babushka Drill Driver. Vera? Yeah, Vera. It's been a long day, you guys. Vera reviving Babushka on your opponent's turn in defense specifically, just so that they're not be able to play the game as much. So that way, if they don't find ways to kill off Vera while Babushka is in graveyard, we get to constantly keep on stunning my opponent's monsters like no tomorrow. And then Drill Driver in conjunction with Babushka, because once Babushka goes into defense, everybody goes defense, and then you are able to capitalize it by having Drill Driver able to do pierce spider damage to it. And then the links: Mrs. Radiant, Alsa, Geonator Transverser, she's an Earth, creature swap effect is extremely relevant. And with that being said, this is James Polk on the Season 22 deck profile of Vernusylph Punks. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.